All right, welcome back to everybody listening here on the broadcast today. We're at Frank Bailey Field on this beautiful Saturday. I'm going to run through the lineups really quick for the visiting Tigers of RIT, and then we'll get into the lineup for the Dutchmen. We have number 2, Will Starrett, in goal for RIT here today. Number 6, Luke Pilcher. Number 9, Sean Trainer. Number 10, Spencer Bell. Number 13, Nick Farrell. Number 18, Zach Gannon. Number 20, Michael Grace. Number 32, Taylor Jensen. And number 47, Clifford Gaston. For the Dutchmen here today, in goal we have number 3, Dan Donahue. Number 6, Emmett Line. Number 11, Zach Davis. Number 12, Jake Mabardi. Number 13, Peter Kipp. Face-off specialist, number 27, Matt Pilato. Number 31, Archie McAvoy. Number 34, Jack Thompson. Number 40, Seamus Foley. And last but not least, number 44, Clint Gordeau. And we'll get started right here in a few minutes. Obviously, both teams here hungry to take the win today. Last time these two teams matched up was in the final of the D3 NCAA championship last year.
Yeah, must-win game for Union here after dropping 2 games to Tufts and then Clarkson in a row. They definitely need to keep a win here to stay up high in the Liberty League standings and in the eyes of the committee to make it to the playoffs. Great win there by Pilato. Tough one, but he was able to get the ground ball.
All right, offensive midfielders will come on here. Try to set something up here early for Union.
Yeah, the Union offense has struggled lately. Only scored 8 goals in the loss to Clarkson, and were unable to score in the second half versus Tufts. We'll see if they're able to pick it up here to try to win this game.
There's Justin Green behind at X. We'll get a shot from Zach Davis. It'll go right into the stick of Will Starrett. And Sean Trainer will bring it up here into the offensive zone for RIT. Gaston's going to bring it in here on the near side. You can see a lot of hustle here from both sides.
RIT's going to work their offense. They have a really effective offense this year, and they like to play some 6-on-6 here, so no need to rush. But the Union defense has still been playing very strong despite the recent woes. Only let up 9 goals last game, and we're pretty good against one of the best offenses in the country in Tufts. And there's a turnover by RIT. It'll go Union ball.
Yeah, it looked like Gottenhalder was trying to get it over there to his teammate on the near side, and it just did not connect. So it'll be Union ball here. Donahue with the ball here by the crease. Try to hand it off to Gordeau on the far side. He'll drop it, but he'll pick it right back up.
Gordeau will run it over, but the ball gets checked out of his stick. Both teams trying to get the ground ball here. Ends up out of bounds. Kind of late call goes to RIT. Will be their ball. Trying to clear it again. Both these teams are pretty good at clearing the ball. RIT is just a little bit better, clearing the ball at a 90% rate compared to Union's 85%. We've seen Union have some bad turnovers in the middle of the field, but overall they've been pretty good at getting it up and out.
It's Gottenhalder up top for RIT. And over there on the far side is Hollinger.
Shot there It was a great save by Donahue, but the rebound is able to be put back in the net.
All right, so that goal there was scored by number 47, Clifford Gaston. Looked like it was just off a rebound of Gottenholler's shot. Kind of bounced out of Donahue's stick, and Gaston was able to just pick that up and sneak it in the back right-hand side of the corner.
And looks like Union will sit for penalty. That is Seamus Foley. And can't let that one go too far to the heart if you're Union. Just kind of a lucky bounce leads to that RIT goal. Got to stick here and play defense. Good check there. Puts the ball on the floor.
Yeah, Pilato's able to pick it up there for Union. Little spin move. He's trying to hand it off there to his midfielders.
Yeah, really important ground ball there to try to kill this penalty. Should be killed pretty quickly as long as Union can avoid a turnover here. Looks like RIT will elect not to push out too far. Union offense has struggled since losing two of their best players in Shaw and Burns, but a lot of players definitely stepped up. You'll see freshman Emmett Line in the game. He scored 3 goals versus Clarkson, so definitely see him just trying to make an impact today as he's picked up his performance as he's had a couple more starts under his belt.
All right, that's Davis, Green, and Line here up top, the 35. Archie McAvoy bound the rack, back of the net to Jake Mabarty. Davis with it now. And that'll be a ripper shot there from Archie McAvoy. It'll just swing by Will Sterrett there, and we'll go even here with 11:13 left to go in this first quarter.
That was a great overall possession by Union. They were able to get a good ground ball, kill the penalty, and then that was just good ball movement to defeat the RPI defense. Leads to a wide open shot from that left wing, and Archie McAvoy will take that all day. He sinks that one, tying it back up at 1-1. Pilato loses his clamp, but it's still a free ground ball, and he will continue to check the hands of that Tigers LSM. RIT now back on the clear.
Wilkenman able to clear the ball there for RIT. They'll head out here on the offense. Finneran and Dinga with the ball now. Dinga will take a shot, and that'll be a great save there by Donahue. Pilcher is going to just knock over Foley over there on the far side. We'll get a Union ball. Pilcher, top goal scorer for RIT, definitely a player to watch today, someone that Union's definitely looking to keep out of the crease.
Yeah, RIT's got a lot of weapons on the offensive end. With 2 players over 20 goals this season, Union doesn't even have any of those left, with their goals much more spread around.
A great clear there by Gordeau, able to pass off that running ball there to Davis. And McAvoy with his second goal of the game, and Union will go up by 1. 9:41 left to go in this quarter, and that was an absolute beautiful shot there.
Yeah, McAvoy just takes that one in his own hands, dodged from X, and he has a wide open shot from the 5-of-5 on the far side of the field. Just a great one there. RIT kind of refusing to slide to him, trying to trust their defenders to play a one-on-one, but McAvoy is too much for the RIT defender there. Union now up 2-1, has to keep this momentum going. We saw them in the Tufts game were able to get a pretty sizable lead and score very efficiently in the early stages of the game, but then trailed off. Union has to keep the pressure in this game if they want to win.
Pilato's struggling there to try and pick up that ball, get a little bit of help there from his middies. Get a little whistle there on the play.
Yeah, statistically, Union definitely has the face-off advantage. They're winning. Pilato wins his face-offs at about 65% versus RIT winning at only 55%. So that'll be a big difference in the possession game today if Union can continue to win these face-offs.
All right, there's McAvoy behind the net. 2 goals already in today's game, but a little bit of a tricky pass there.
Looks like he got tipped by an RIT player, so we'll stay Union ball. On this RIT defense, you want to watch out for number 20.
All right, that's Hazen Pike with it now. He'll take a shot.
Looks like it bounced off a defenseman inside or some player. Ends up going out of bounds. It'll stay Union ball. But as I was saying, number 20 for RIT, Michael Grace, has 22 caused turnovers on the year. Really impressive number. So watch out for players dodging on him. Definitely a way for Union RIT to get the ball back.
Beautiful Hazen Pike there with his first goal of the game. Union leads 3-1. I think we're going to see a lot of these new lineups, younger players here today trying to maybe fake out RIT with some players that they don't already have memorized and understood. So, yeah, Hazen Pike, Mac Blasi, Emmett Line, Archie McAvoy, obviously some players that RIT hasn't gotten to match up against too often.
Yeah, I like Union. They're moving the ball really well here. It's something you have to do when your one-on-one dodgers aren't available that they used to have. Being able to move the ball that effectively really makes this RIT defense move and makes you able to put in easy goals like that. RIT on offense here for the first time, and after a 2-goal swing by Union.
That's Hendricks with it now.
Hendricks likes this matchup versus the short stick, but he elects to pass it.
There's Bennett with it now. Bennett will take a shot. He'll just kind of squeak by Donahue there. RIT will go up by another point here. Union still leads 3-2. It was a good shot, nothing really.
Yeah, it was a
Union
good dodge by
that.
Bennett. He has a short stick, so it's a little bit harder to defend. In the end, when you're playing defense there, you always want to keep him down the alley, especially with Donahue and net. Those alley shots are really hard to make. But there, Bennett gets the inside of the field. I like to see that Union defense slide a little bit quicker once you see the guy on the inside, but it was just a really good dodge by Sam Bennett there for the goal. There, different face-off guy for Union. That was
Luke McHugh.
Yeah, Luke McHugh. Unable to win that face-off, but RIT able to pass it back to their defense. They'll be trying to clear now. They get an easy clear to the box side. Union getting matched up on defense here.
It's Finneran with it now. Over here on the near side to Hendricks. Brunson take a shot.
Yeah, I think that was a good job by the Union defense. They were trying to get ready for a double team there. Kind of left a guy a little bit open, but I think they're okay with that, taking that shot.
And that'll be Caden Brunson there with a goal for RIT, and we're all tied up here at 3.
Yeah.
6:45 left to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, quick two-goal run for Union, and RIT able to get 2 offensive possessions in a row through good face-offs, and they were able to answer right back. I think all the fans knew this would happen. Both teams able to score here very well offensively, but it's definitely be a high-scoring game so far from what we've seen, and Union will need to continue to score to keep up with this RIT offense.
That's a good win there for face-off specialist Luke McHugh here for the Dutchman. Gives Union some time here to set up something, maybe put up another goal, take back the lead.
Union just slowing it down a little bit and waiting to get their substitutes in.
Green with it now here on the near side by the 20.
Yeah, we haven't seen much action by the Union midfield so far.
McAvoy will hand that off to Green. He'll take a shot, and it'll just kind of bounce off the left side. But it's possession remains with Union.
Yeah, great draw and dump by McAvoy, and Green had a wide open shot, but just was unable to sink it there. But a good opportunity for Union, showing that they can move the ball really well. Another good shot there, goes off the pipe. That one was from Lombardi, but sadly he fell into the crease, so it will go to RIT. The ball will go back to RIT. RIT able to pretty easily clear it and get it to the offensive end.
All right, that's Dinga.
Dinga looking to dodge into the middle of the field. Not much there for him. Passes it off. Great defense there from Shane Smith for Union.
Seamus Foley will take a tumble there, but Gottenhauer's still unable to put a shot on net. We'll get a whistle here. It's going to stay RIT ball.
There were some great checks there for Jack Thompson, able to put the ball out of RIT's sticks twice, kind of saving a goal possibly with Donahue out of the cage. Ends up going out of bounds, so I believe it will stay RIT ball after this quick break. This RIT offense is liking to attack the short stick so far in this game.
And that's Dingo with it now, guarded by Humphrey. He'll pass it off around back to Gaston.
There was a great cut and shot by Kyle Kutra. Oh, that is not. Sorry, I believe that was 28. Yeah, Seth Gottenhauer. Great cut by him. Was able to beat Foley and just had a wide open shot with no one covering him there. Union defense has to be able to keep track of their guys, not performing their best right now. But a good face-off win for Pilato. He's pushing the fast break. Takes a shot, but it'll go wide left. Union able to chase that one down to the end line, and we'll have Lime bringing it back in.
All right, there's McAvoy on the far side. He'll hand it off to Davis. Kip with it now.
Kip guarded by a pole, not a lot of space. Takes it around the backside of the cage. Still nothing there.
There's Mabardi with it now. He'll hand it off to Green here on the near side by the 25.
Green dodging a short stick. Gets a double team, but has no one to pass it to.
McAvoy gets shoved down there in the front of the net.
Ooh, a tough pass trying to make its way to Zach Davis. Will go over the line, over and back on Union, and the ball will go to RIT. RIT does not have an advantage in numbers, but now they do. They like not to push the ball, and they will sub off their defensive players.
There's Hollinger now with the ball. He'll take a shot in the top left of that goal, and it'll sneak right in. RIT will go up by 2 here. 3 minutes left to play in this first quarter. Union's definitely got to get some of that momentum back that they had in the first 8 minutes.
Yeah, Union was moving the ball well on offense there, but just a tough turnover leads to a quick transition for RIT. While it didn't quite seem like a transition goal, RIT definitely waited to get their subs. Union wasn't able to get all of their offensive midfielders off the field. Yeah, Davis there playing defense. He does sometimes, but I'd much rather have your short stick D middies out there, and makes it a much easier goal for RIT. These face-offs have been very competitive so far, but RIT is just winning the ground ball game so far. And neither face-off man has had a bunch of clean wins, but the RIT LSM's just been able to pick up the ground balls.
Hollinger with it now. I hand that off to Mosrell. Mosrell with it now, guarded by John Sula. There's Brunson over there on the far side, guarded by Titus. He'll hand that off in the center, and we'll get a whistle.
Yeah, looks like that will be a ward on Brunson. Ball will go in Union's direction again. Kind of a good break for them. Need to try to get a goal in here before the end of the first quarter to switch the momentum.
Union trying to clear it here. Gordell will hand it off to Hazen Pike for the Dutchman. Union will set their offense up here. 1:45 left to go in the first quarter. Kip with the ball here on the near side.
Kip has a short stick, definitely likes this matchup, but he gets a quick double team. Not able to move the ball fast enough to take advantage of it, though.
It's Blassie over there on the far side.
Blassie gets a step and puts a shot, but it's not on the cage. Union able to chase it down. Bardi taking it off the end line.
Pike.
20 seconds on the shot clock.
Davis with it now. Over here to Kip.
Kip has the long pole. Good ball movement.
Had a good shot there by Davis. Just going to go off the top of the left-hand side. Union 8 seconds here left on the shot clock. 56 left to go in the quarter.
8 seconds. We'll see if Union is going to try to get another goal here. Definitely enough time to do so, but don't want to risk having a turnover somewhere in the middle of the field that could lead to offense for RIT. Lombardi shot. Deflects off the goalie. That will reset the shot clock, but RIT is able to pick up the ball. That was pretty good offense there for Union. That Davis shot was a really hard-worked, good shot. Just wasn't able to get put on net. Now we have 30 seconds left in the quarter. RIT with the ball.
Yeah, Sam Bennett with it now here at the 45. Bennett and Dinga will move this ball in here for RIT. 10 seconds on the clock. See if they can do something here.
Good knockdown there by Foley. Puts the ball on Union's stick, but that will end the quarter. Great job by the Union defense there to just prevent another goal before the end of the first quarter. And we'll be back after the break. And we're back here with the start of the second quarter. Currently a 5-3 lead for RIT. Union was able to score quickly and get a 2-point lead, but hasn't been able to score since then with a 4-goal run for RIT. Face-off, kind of awkward face-off here, won by Union for a second, but ball ends up in an RIT stick on the offensive end. Both teams will sub on all of their correct positional players here. RIT likes to attack the short stick D-minis, but Union has been doing a pretty good job of defending so far, just letting up a few extra cutters. Union has to rotate here. A little bit slow on the rotation for Union, but the shot goes wide for, I believe that was Zeb Hollinger on RIT. But that one for Hollinger is going to go in. That's another quick goal for RIT. That's the 5th unresponded goal for RIT to start out this second quarter, currently 6-3. Pallato's been doing a pretty good job at the face-off so far. A lot of ground balls that haven't gone the way of Union. Normally, Union's a better face-off team than RIT. RIT only winning at about 55% compared to Union's 65%. We'll see if Pallato can get one here to stop the bleeding, though. Violation on RIT. Ball's going to go to Union.
Union definitely looking to move quickly here. Sula, the ball now.
Sula hits a little behind the back to move the ball to Mabardi, and then runs off the field.
Green with the ball now. It's got to dodge that short stick. McAvoy here up top at the 30. Kip.
Kip getting a double team. He's able to make the pass to Lime. Lime has nowhere to go, though.
30 seconds on the shot clock.
Barty diving shot, but it hits the side of the cage.
I think a lot of people thought that went in. I think I did too.
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a gasp as the crowd waited to see if that one was a goal. It's going to be RIT ball. They're going to quickly push on the offensive end. They have a little bit of a numbers advantage, but they put the shot wide. That's going to be a flag. Down. Flag will be wiped out by the goal, however.
There'll be a goal there for Sean Trainer.
Yeah, Sean Trainer there with a goal. Seems like Union kind of stopped playing a little bit after that flag was thrown because everyone kind of knew it was a flag in the shot. I think most Union players thought the shot went wide. It actually ended up in an RIT stick behind the cage. Union has struggled with their penalties so far this year, though, committing a lot more than their opponents, and it was definitely what hurt them in the last game. This is going to be a timeout on Union, and we will come back and talk after the break. Back at the face-off X after that Union timeout. RIT just scored a goal, which wiped off a penalty by Union. But RIT currently on a 6-0 run and leading the game 7-3.
But Blotto's going to pick that one up.
That looks like another violation on RIT. Those 2 straight face-off wins for Union. We'll see if they're able to capitalize here.
All right, there's Hazen Pike, Archie McAvoy, and Matt Blasi here on the near side. And a little bit of a new lineup Union's trying to work out here in terms of their middies and attackmen. That's Matt Dussault over there right behind the goal.
Yep, Union try to switch up anything to get something working on offense here.
Little spin move by Line there. Blasi will take a shot. It'll go right into the stick of the RIT goalie, Will Starrett.
That was a great offense there by Union, though. Emmett Lime with an amazing dodge to create Blasi open on the crease, but just unable to put in the shot. Been the story of Union for the last quite a few minutes since they scored their 3rd goal. Had some decent shots, but they haven't been able to put any of them in the cage, and RIT's been beating them on the ground balls and getting a lot more possessions, which has led to this deficit that we're looking at right now. There, that's a goal for number 12, Caden Brunson. Just kind of sitting there in perfect position. His man, looks like Jake Titus was guarding him, kind of stepped up to get ready to slide, but left his man open, and that was an easy goal for Brunson.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't really look like Union's able to figure out how to defend against RIT now. Looks like they were doing it pretty well for the first 6-7 minutes of the first quarter, but kind of losing it now.
Yeah, the last two losses Union has, I really would say was more of an offensive issue than defensive. The defense normally played pretty well in both those games, only letting up 9 goals last game. They let up 15 versus Tufts, but it was mainly in transition and later in the game, especially against the number 1 offense. So definitely a little bit of a different story here. The offense is getting some decent looks, but the Union defense seems unable to stop RIT right now.
Yeah, Union's definitely looking for a goal now more than ever, switch up that momentum and put a stop to the 7-goal streak that RIT has formed over the last quarter and a half.
We got Emmett Lime dodging down the wing here. He rolls, gets a double team. RIT's really quick on these double teams. Union's going to have to move the ball a little better if they want to take advantage of it, though.
Davis with it now, trying to step in. He'll hand it off up top here to Kip.
Kip has a short no, he has the long pole. Tough dodge for him. He moved around the cage from Lombardi.
Kip will take a shot, and he'll go off the stick of Will Starrett for RIT, and so Emmett Line here will bring it in for Union, and we'll go again.
So we'll get a timeout. There will be a reset on the shot clock, though, so we'll come back with Union on offense. 60 seconds on the shot clock after this break. out of the timeout. Union has the ball behind the cage currently. Fresh 60 seconds on the shot clock after putting one off of the stick of Will Sterrett of RIT. Hopefully Union discussed a strategy to try to get a goal here. It's been scoreless since early in the first quarter when they scored their third goal.
All right, Davis with it now. He'll take a shot. It'll go off just over to the top of the goal.
Davis, no goals yet today, but he is the leading scorer on Union this season with 19.
Kip with it now here on the near side by the 20. He's got a long pole, so he'll try and dodge around the backside there to Babardi. Back to Kip. Kip will take a shot. A nice little wraparound goal there, exactly what Union needed.
Yeah, Kip, great job shooting there. Able to beat his defenseman, and the thing that we really like to see, he gets a nice high fake and then puts it low past the goalie. We've seen a couple shots that should have gone in from Union that were just put right into the goalie stick there. A great fake by Kip and a great dodge. Leads to a Union goal to stop the bleeding finally. Hopefully they can win this face-off to continue the momentum. We have we have Luke McHugh out there on the face-off. McHugh able to win it backwards, and he gets the ground ball, but it's checked out quickly. Ball picked up by Union, but hits the floor again.
Yeah, Jack Thompson looked like he was about to get that air ball. It'll get picked up here by long stick John Sula.
Yeah, really hard fought face-off win and ground ball there for Union. Definitely deserve this possession. We'll see if they can put another one in the net here.
Yeah, Union definitely looking to build off that momentum from that goal a few seconds ago from Kip.
You see Kip jogging on the field on the close side. They're definitely going to put the long stick midfielder on him.
McAvoy with it now. Davis.
Good roll by Davis. Gets to the middle of the field, puts a shot, but doesn't hit the cage. Davis is definitely playing some good offense so far, but he's been unable to hit the cage with his shots.
Yeah, we definitely got some people stepping up in today's game that are been different from what we've seen in the previous games this season. McAvoy will take that shot. It'll kind of just hit the ground and bounce up and out, and Mabardi will bring it in here, guarded by long stick.
Looks like that was Green dodging on a short stick from behind. A feed to the inside from Kip, and that is Davis with the goal. A great catch and a spinning shot by him to make it 2 straight goals for Union and an 8-5 lead for RIT.
Yeah, that was a beautiful goal. Exactly what Union needed.
Yeah, that's just good offense. That's what we saw early in the first quarter from Union. Good ball movement, being able to dodge, make the RIT defense move, and then hit the open man. This RIT defense is very quick to slide, so it's hard to get exact one-on-one shots, but
That ground ball is going to get picked up by RIT with a little bit of a scramble there.
yeah, the RIT team has been a ground ball machine so far through this game. It's one of the things that's leading to Union struggling a little bit. A lot more possessions going to RIT through the ground. But we'll see if the Union defense has learned anything and can try to stop RIT here.
Yeah, in order to keep that momentum, Union can't really afford to give up a goal here.
Long shot there by Zeb Hollinger, but it misses the cage. Shane Smith defending very high. Gets beat. No one to slide for Union, but the shot goes wide. That one was by Michael Finneran.
There's Hollinger there, guarded by Titus.
Titus doing a good job at defending so far this possession.
He'll hand that off to Pilcher, top scorer here for RIT. He's guarded by long six Seamus Foley. Good matchup there.
Pilcher got switched onto a short stick. Ball hits the ground for RIT, and it's quickly picked up by John Sula.
Sula will go down, but it's going to get picked up by Thompson here.
Thompson has ability to push offense here. Union has a player advantage, but they're just going to move the ball behind the cage and wait for their substitutions as RIT got back pretty quickly. That was a really good defensive set by Union. Definitely the best we've seen today. We've seen them struggle a lot, but there were some great slides, some great switches, and just no panicking, no leaving cutters open there for Union. Just some great defense.
That's exactly what Union needed, though, to keep RIT off the scoreboard now so they can do their own work over here on their offensive end. Good shot there by Matt Dussault.
Yeah, there was a long pass to Dussault. Had him open at the top, but the shot's unable to hit the cage, but definitely a good one there for Union.
We've got such a young lineup here on these offensive midfielders for Union. Blassie, Pike, Dussault in line. We got 25 seconds here on the shot clock. Union definitely trying to use this advantage.
RIT's covering the both top midfielders with one guy. We'll see if it's going to be a timeout on Union. Only 12 seconds left on the shot clock. We'll see what kind of play they can cook up here to get a goal. We'll be back after the break. Back out of the timeout. It is going to be Union College ball on the near sideline on the offensive end. Looks like that's Matt Dussault picking it up. We'll see if they cooked up some kind of play here to get a goal in the 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Oh, and good check there by RIT. Makes the ball hit the ground, but they kind of flick it up. Looks like they're not going to call an RIT possession at any point. It's going to be over and back by Union. But another good check puts the ball on the ground, and it'll be Union ball. Donahue picking it up in the cage. A little bit of a controversial call there, but it'll be RIT ball after kind of a botched clear by Union.
Yeah, Patrick Riley trying to clear the ball. Kind of got body checked there by one of the RIT midfielders. Drops the ball, and now it's RIT's ball.
RIT working slowly on the clear here, but they're able to get it over the midfield line.
We've got 4:30 left to go in the half.
The RIT lead has been cut down to only 3 after ballooning to as many as 5. 2 straight Union goals. See if they're able to continue the streak here through a good defensive set.
There's Dingo with it now. He'll hand it off up top for Brunson. Brunson guarded by Longstick Sula, and Dingo with it now again. Guarded by Gray Humphrey. Over there, Patrick Riley trying to keep his midfielder out of range, and that's a great save there by Donahue.
Donahue gets it up and out quickly.
A little bit of a struggle there on the Union clear.
Humphrey gets hit, and he's down.
He's really rolling around there. Not too sure what.
Yeah, the ref's going to whistle it. He got hit as he was going up from for the pass from Donahue, and just kind of instantly went down. We'll let the trainers take care of him, and we'll be back after the break. All right, and we are back after the break. We saw Humphrey walk off there on his own weight, so that's good to see. He's sitting on the sideline now. But RIT will continue with the ball.
There's Hollander with it now.
Ball hits the floor. RPI is able to pick it back up.
There's Mosral.
Mosral gets a slide from Titus. Titus able to push him down behind the net. Great defense from him. But it looks like Mosral wants to take advantage of the short stick matchup behind the cage. We'll probably see Union go with a quick slide here.
Yeah, we'll get an unfortunate dodge there right into the crease. They'll take that shot, and RIT will extend their lead to 4.
Yeah, I don't love that decision there from Union. I don't know if it was a miscommunication, but most of the time when you see a short stick behind the cage being dodged, you want to set up a guy to slide very early. I mean, Union definitely trusts their short stick defensive midfielders like Titus, but it's definitely a tough matchup there for him. You like to see a quicker slide, but nobody goes there for Union, and Titus is just left all on his own.
There's Pilato out there on the face-off X.
Looks like another ground ball. This one's picked up by RIT. RIT back on offense again. It's been a very streaky game so far. First goal by RIT, next 3 by Union, and then the next, I believe it was 7 goals were by RIT, and we had a quick 2 for Union, and now RIT is back up. Another shot there, blocked by Donahue. Ball's in front of the cage. Donahue's able to track it down as it goes off the end line, and this will go Union ball. Union on the clear. They get it to Davis. Davis is going to take it on his own up the near sideline. He has a little bit of advantage on offense. Passes behind the cage.
Mabardi with it now. He'll hand it off to Line. Union will get their offensive mids on. Green with it here up top. Haven't seen much from him today. Definitely going to keep an eye on him to see if Justin can put in another goal today.
Good shot there by Davis, but it's just a little far left. It goes wide of the cage.
Looks like Starrett might have gotten a piece of that.
Yeah, Green's been able to beat his man so far, but these quick RIT double teams have kept him from getting good shots off. And he hasn't been able to find the open man so far.
There's Archie McAvoy with it now at X, and then he'll hand it off to Davis. He'll hand it up here up top for Kip. Kip's definitely looking to take a shot. He's going to get double teamed and hand it back off to Davis, who will take a shot.
Davis nails it. Top right corner, his second goal of the day. And that one, another goal for Union, is going to put them down 9-6, but a well-needed goal to respond to an RIT goal. Just a great shot by Davis.
Yeah, an absolute rocket. Exactly what Union needs here with a minute left to go in this first half. They definitely want to end here on the upswing and come in charging on that for that second half of the game.
Yeah, this face-off, very important. Whichever team will probably be one of the last possessions of the game, of the half. Only a minute 13 left. Looks like RIT gets a clamp, but it's gonna be a wide open ground ball.
Yeah, I mean, we got one final minute here. There's probably going to be another goal, and the question is who's it going to go to?
Yeah, that's going to be a ward on Michael Grace for RIT. He was kind of shoving the Union LSM, but big call there going the Union direction. See if they can.
They've got 64 seconds here on the shot clock, so the game clock will run out this half.
Yeah, it looks like Union's going to try to wait for the last shot. Probably go around 30 to 20 seconds left in the half. Start their offense up. We have Green holding the ball high in the middle of the field. He has a short stick.
Yeah, Union not looking to leave RIT with any time after a shot or a goal here.
Green quickly moves it. It makes its way behind the cage. A feed to the inside and a shot by Green goes over the net. RIT's going to chase that one down. No backup for Union, but only 13 seconds left on the shot clock, on the game clock. RIT chucks the ball down the field. They're able to get it, and a shot's taken, but it goes over the net. Now 3 seconds left. Donahue's able to track it down. We'll see him chuck this one towards the RIT net and see what happens. He throws it, falls in the air, and that one will just land in front of the net with no further play. The score is currently 9 RIT, 6 Union going into half. We'll see you after the break. back out of halftime here at the Face-Off X. The current score is 9 RIT, 6 Union. Halado here seems like he thought he won the face-off, but left without the ball. So we're going to have RIT ball here. The first half, the face-off was pretty even, but Union had the advantage with 5 wins.
Look at a good shot there by that RIT midfielder, Taylor Jensen, and it'll get saved by Donahue, which is huge. Last thing Union needs is an early goal here in the second half.
Yeah, Donahue didn't have the greatest first half, but he kind of locked it up towards the end, towards the second half of that second quarter. He's currently sitting at 9 goals allowed with only 5 saves, but he has been playing well since the start of the second, saving most of the things that come towards him. Now we have Union on offense, looking to close this deficit a little bit. Green with a lane, but he gets double teamed, turns around.
Hand that off there to Davis. Near side here to Mabardi.
Mabardi has a short stick. He's going to take that one behind. Look for a dodge here from him.
We'll get a little flag on the play. Looks like a little push there.
Yeah, it looks like one of the Union off-ball players were a little too aggressive. So it's going to go RIT ball. Pretty slow clear here. Both teams subbing on all their guys. RIT's going to clear to the box, but a good ride by Union. Union delays him a little bit with that ride, but RIT is still able to get it over. Union defense has been playing much better since their timeout midway through the second quarter. They seem to have figured out how to defend a little better. Good shot here is blocked.
Yeah, it was a good play there. Good pass from Benton to Brunson, or from Bennett to Brunson. Good shot on Donahue, but it was a good save.
Yeah, Donahue looks like he's a little shaken up from that one, but he's still in the net. RIT moving the ball. They like the short stick matchup, so they're going to go here. They get a slide. Good save by Donahue there.
Yeah, and that was a fantastic shot by Brunson, and an even better save by Donahue. Exactly what Union wants to see.
Yes, Union defense is playing much better. Sula looks a little shaken up after that slip that he had, but he's still out there playing. Yeah, we've seen these Union short sticks defend a lot better towards the end of that second half. And there we have Shane Smith with a takeaway, but the ref's going to throw a flag. Maybe a holding penalty? Cross-check on Shane Smith. Definitely a controversial one. If you're a Union fan, you won't like that. There's some great defense there by Smith, but Union will go man down. They've struggled with penalties so far this year, and it's kind of what put them in the coffin last game. They lost by 1 goal, 9-8 to Clarkson, and Clarkson had 2 man-up goals on 4 attempts versus Union only having 1 goal on 2 attempts. So their man-up has been able to lose them some games so far this year, but they are pretty successful at killing these man-down opportunities.
RIT moving quickly.
There was a quick shot. That one was by Chase Bruno for RIT. It went wide of the cage, though. Union rotating very well so far in this man up. But they're going to have to keep it going. That shot.
Great save by Donahue there.
Pretty sure that one actually nailed Gordeau in the back.
Donahue's out of his cage, and RIT's got the ball. And yeah.
Donahue was chasing that ball down. It ended up not going out of bounds, sadly. Just a little bit too aggressive a play by Donahue, but if you're going to make an aggressive play like that, I like it in man down. But that one's not going to pay off, as RIT's going to get a pretty easy open net goal.
RIT man up goal scored by number 23, TJ Hendricks. That's number 29, John Margot.
That one's by TJ Hendricks, the senior attackman for RIT. Score is now 10-6 RIT. Still like the way the Union's playing, though, but very aggressive on offense and playing much better on defense.
There's Sula with it now, getting chased down, trying to hand it off somewhere.
Sula has nobody open, so he'll just keep running himself. Eventually finds Thompson in the middle of the field. Makes his way back to Donahue. Donahue passes it up, and that will be a good clear for Union just in the nick of time.
Yeah, there's Davis over there on the far side. Yeah, Union definitely struggled there with the clear. Kind of a lot of long stick defenders passing the ball around. No one's able to really clear it over the midway point.
Yeah, they didn't panic, though. They waited for the good opportunity to find a midfielder that was open. It was a good clear there by Union against a very good ride.
There's McAvoy with it here on the near side by the 20.
Union at a 4-point deficit so far. Need to get some goals at this point. There's Green. Shot. That one goes wide. Looks like that one's going to hit the goalie, so.
Get a reset on the shot clock here.
Yep, that's big for the Union offense. There's only 15 seconds left. Now they have a full 60. Green has a short stick. Looks like he's going to dodge from up high in the middle.
Little pass off there to Emmett Line, who will try and just redirect it into the goal, but it's no good.
Yeah, Emmett had a defenseman get a nice check on him from behind there, but it was a good idea. Luckily, Union's able to chase that one down and get another possession here.
There's McAvoy now with the short stick. He'll put a shot on goal. We'll get a whistle here. And it'll go RIT's way.
Yeah, looks like they're going to say he fell into the net. One of the RIT defensemen went down. He's just a little bit shaken up, but it looks like he's going to walk off on his own.
Yeah, Winkleman looks like he's going to come off. And Fitzgibbons is going to come on for RIT. We'll get a little substitution there.
Yep, and now RIT's on the clear. I think that was definitely some good opportunities there for Union. It was a good shot, just kind of off balance there. Ended up hitting the goalie. But the Union offense is looking much better than they did earlier in the game when during that 5-0 RIT run. A shot there against the 10-man ride is blocked by Bordeaux.
Saw that goal was kind of wide open. They thought, why not take a shot? Worked for him last time. Titus will bring it all the way up here on the near side by the 30. He's guarded by Jacobzi.
Yeah, Union's been unsuccessful with their ride so far this game, with RIT being 100% on clear. So it looks like they're going to give a shot at the 10-man. RIT tried to take advantage by taking a shot, but Bordeaux was just one step ahead.
All right. Davis over to McAvoy. McAvoy behind the net.
Davis is open on the far side, but no one's able to find him.
Kip with it now. He'll take a shot
Good
right
shot
into the
there
stick
by
of
Kip.
Starrett.
Good shot by Kip. Put it high, but it was definitely stick side, making it not the hardest one there for RIT. No 10-man ride here for Union. Looks like they're only going to try to run it against maybe some more setup clears. But RIT gets a pretty easy one there. Looks like Zach Davis is stuck on defense for the Dutchman, so RIT will look to attack him with their Dodgers.
Yeah, there's Hollinger with it now. He's going to take a shot. It kind of looked like that RIT attackman knocked the ball into the net, but luckily for Union, it went onto the side.
Union now on the clear, able to get it into the hands of a short stick, and they're able to get it over the midfield line. Some good defense there. And Union has another attempt to get a goal here, trying to cut this deficit. 7 minutes left in the third quarter right now.
Got Dussault, Blassie up top here for the Union attack.
Salt draws the double, throws it behind. They have Lombardi uncovered. He's going to work his way to the inside.
McAvoy will bring it around front. Blassie up top here. Kind of gets that ball knocked out of his stick. Dussault trying to win it back for Union. RIT looks like they've got numbers.
Yeah, it's
Got a good, it's a good shot there by Pilcher. It's gonna get, it was blocked by Donahue, but teammate looked like Sean Trainer was able to redirect that shot into the goal. Donahue just wasn't ready for it.
It's now a 5-goal lead for RIT. It's been an interesting game so far. RIT started off the scoring with 1 goal. Then it was 3 straight for Union, and 5 straight for RIT. And since then, it's been pretty even. 3 goals to 3 goals, coming mostly 1-1 for these teams. First lockup we've seen at the face-off X so far. Mostly it's been ground balls. Pallato's able to pick it up and push the transition. Shot goes in. That one's going to be Lombardi with a big shot from the top position in that fast break. Great job by Pallato creating that transition.
Yeah, that was a critical play.
Yeah, Union needed to answer to that score for RIT to try to keep this game within reach. Only 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Still a lot of lacrosse to play, but against a high-scoring team like RIT, you need to reel them in sooner rather than later.
We saw a lot of those plays last year. The Union.
Pallato wins this one out, and he's able to get the ground ball. Great job by him.
There's McAvoy with it now. He's going to dodge right into the center. He's going to get matched up with a long pole behind the net.
Yeah, McAvoy definitely had an opportunity there, but RIT had a quick double team to quell any hopes of a goal. Sula's going to come off. We will get the offensive substitutes for Union. Green on the near side of the screen. Green dodging on a short stick. Passes it off.
McAvoy is going to take a little bit of a tumble and lose that ball.
Yeah, McAvoy tried to roll behind the cage, but just kind of slipped and went down. RIT trying to clear it quickly. Luckily, Union's able to get in the hole to play defense, stopping any transition opportunity. Both teams now trying to sub faster than the other. But looks like Union will be able to get in on defense.
Good to see Gray Humphrey back out there on the field after a little bit of a tumble in the first half, knee injury.
Yeah, it looks
He's got
like
a brace on, though.
Yeah, it looks like he's gained a brace since we last saw him, but he had a little bit of a awkward hit in the air, but good to see him out there. Especially because Union needs the help with their defensive midfielders right now.
All right, there's Bennett, guarded by Humphrey.
Shot.
Good shot and great save there by Donahue.
Yeah, nice stick side high for Donahue. He's going to get that every time. Passes this one quickly out to Shane Smith. Works its way back to this side of the field.
Gordeau's going to try and clear it. He'll hand it off to Davis. He'll dodge around that short stick.
Davis has 2. He's going to try to push, see if he can find anyone open. Ooh, good check there by the RIT defenseman. Davis able to pick it back up.
Kip with the ball now.
RIT's a little bit unsettled. Kip has a short stick. He's going to try to dodge here. Getting a quick double team. Passes it off to Davis. Ball moves behind the cage.
Lombardi with it now with that most recent goal for Union.
Yeah, Lombardi's been a big threat since Union had to change up their offense a little bit a couple weeks ago.
Green with the ball now, hemmed it off to Line on the far side.
Line passes it down. Oh, they tried to feed to the inside, but that's going to miss its mark.
Luckily, Union stays in possession of that ball. They'll get another shot here.
Only 15 left on the shot clock. Kip against the long pole, not having any success. Lombardi on the far side of the cage. Feeds it to Kip. Kip, shot. And that one's blocked.
Good save, but we'll get a reset on the shot clock and a Union possession here. Ball with Kip here at the 30.
Yeah, that was a great shot by Kip, but Sterrett able to get low and block that one with his foot. Just a great job by both sides. Feed down, shot by Green, goes wide of the cage.
Got 3:13 left to go here in the third quarter. Union looking to put up some more points before we go into our final stretch.
Union's been playing good offense, haven't had the best shooting day so far this game, but they've been able to put some goals together to keep this one in reach. That pass gets blocked by an RIT defenseman, now fighting for the ground ball. RIT's been great on ground ball so far, one of the main reasons they've been ahead.
We'll get a flag thrown there on the play.
Looks like it's going to be against RIT. We'll get the first man up of the day for Union.
We'll get a little sub here for Union. Looks like Henry Quaintance is going to go in.
Don't believe we've seen him too much today.
We'll take out Archie McAvoy. Looks like he might be running with a little bit of a limp after that slide a few minutes ago.
Yeah, he's been putting a lot of work so far in this game too.
Yeah, he had those first two early goals for Union that put them up on RIT early in the game, so.
Union hasn't been too successful on man up so far this year, only scoring at a 37% rate. But they definitely need a goal here to try to keep this game within reach.
All right, Mabardi passes it up top here to Davis. Davis with two long poles on him.
Shot saved by Sterrett.
Yeah, definitely a good shot there by Kip.
Yeah, I think Kip definitely likes to keep his shots on that high level. And Sterrett's been pretty locked down up here. I'd like to see Kip try to go a little bit lower. It's definitely been a difficult day shooting for Union, but Sterrett's been locked down in cage.
Titus will hop on here as a defensive mid for Union.
Yeah, we'll see if Union tries to push for a takeaway here. Not sure how much time's left on the penalty. It doesn't look like much, as that penalty will be called. The new players will step on for RIT. Now back. Yeah, now back to 6-on-6.
Dingle to Finneran.
Only 25 seconds left on the shot clock for RIT after wasting out that penalty. A slide for Union leaves a man open, but RIT's unable to make the pass.
Gordeau's going to pick it up there on the far side for Union and able to get a good successful clear there, and he is.
Yeah, great solo clear by Gordeau. Just running up the sideline against two RIT defenders.
Union looking to catch RIT while they were out of position, but they'll slow it down and everyone will get their proper men.
Union still at a 4-point deficit. We have 30 seconds left in this third quarter. Union trying to bring it just a little bit closer before going into the fourth. We have Green rolling, gets a double team, passes it off. Another dodge here. Not much, but there's a shot. It's going to be chased down. They're going to give it to RIT. Despite Lombardi being closer to the end line, RIT was closer to that ball, so that's going to be theirs.
Got 10 seconds left on the shot clock, or not on the shot clock, on the game clock for this third quarter, so.
They throw it down and are able to get it to the offensive end. They feed it into the inside, but there's going to be no success there. That will be the end of the third quarter. Currently 11 RIT, 7 Union. We'll see you after the break. Both teams now walking back on the field for the start of the fourth quarter.
Final 15 minutes of the game. Union down by 4.
Yeah, it's been very up and down. Union taking a quick 2-point lead early in the first quarter. Pilato wins his faceoff. He's pushing it. Ends up passing back to Sula. But Union was leading early, then led up a 7-goal run for RIT. Lime in a little bit of trouble here, getting slashed in the back. No flags. There's a trip that finally will get a call. Lime able to make a good pass and a good shot there by Titus. Doesn't go in. Lime was getting mugged on the sideline there. Finally got a flag for a trip. This will be a 30-second man up for Union. Union wasn't able to convert their last man-up opportunity. Ended up being a shot that went into the stick of Starrett. Union hasn't been very good on man-up so far this year, only about 38%. But this is their second man-up in the game, and they need this goal to close the deficit.
All right, Davis up top over here on the near side to Kip, Mabardi, and Line behind the net. Union's moving quickly, trying a little bit of a different approach than they did last time.
Yeah, look for Lime. Lime does a great job there of sneaking around the net. He's wide open, but this Union team just hasn't been able to finish on the crease. Lime puts that one right into Starrett's stick side high. A really tough one. And now RIT will take advantage of the 10-man ride. Donahue out of cage, playing defense. And they hit the shot from about their own 45, making about a 5-point lead. There's a quick 2-point swing. Could have been a goal for Union, but it turns into a long goal for RIT. It's a really tough one for Union. It was a great man-up play. Worked exactly how they wanted to, but you got a young guy like Emmett Lime. Hasn't played too many games so far, and just the Union team hasn't been great at finishing today, and they're just not able to put that one in the cage. And then they're being a little bit too aggressive maybe with the ride. Leads to that RIT goal.
Oh.
And there, Davis just not paying attention. Gets checked from behind. Lucky gets flicked up to Sula. Sula able to pass it to Lombardi, and Union's able to keep possession. Definitely a tough start of the fourth quarter here for Union. We'll see if they're able to bounce back. Game's definitely still within reach. We know Union's able to score. Feed here to Lime gets knocked down by the RIT. Shot Davis goes in. Even it back out to a 4-point deficit. Good ball movement there for Union. A good shot for Davis.
Yeah, I mean, like you were saying, Connor, Union's definitely able to work around that RIT defense, even though they are strong. So Union's got the potential here to score. It's not an outrageous gap to close with 12 minutes left to go in the game. 4 goals could easily be done. It's just whether or not Union's able to keep possession of these balls, and that'll be a face-off violation.
On Pilato, yeah, it's his first of the day. And a quick sub. Shane Smith kind of trailing his guy on the way in, able to stop him from shooting. Both teams trying to match up now.
RIT with time on their side, not looking to make any quick decisions.
Yeah, I think overall, though, I think the Union offense has played quite well today, especially comparatively to the last games. RIT drops the ball here. Union unable to get the ground ball so far, but they're keeping it on the ground. Ball's still on the ground, finally picked up by RIT.
Yeah, good defensive work there by Titus and Smith, the short sticks.
Yeah, a lot of shot clock wasted there, only about 35 seconds left. But time's ticking down on the game clock for Union. Definitely want this ball back as soon as possible. Shot right into the stick of Donahue. Good save by him. Seen this Union offense be pretty effective today, but their shooting hasn't been the best.
Kip with it now, getting chased down by a long stick.
I definitely think this Union team has been able to figure out how to work without their lost injured players, which has been a big deal for them lately. But now they've found a way to operate. They just need to work fast enough to overcome this deficit right now.
There's Green with the ball now. Union looking to do exactly what they did a minute ago. Put another goal up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, big matchup to look at. RIT switched their best defenseman, Michael Grace, onto.
We'll get a flag there on the play. Looks like Archie McAvoy's knee looks a little out of whack. He'll hop off the field.
Man up is a good thing for Union, but hopefully we don't see something similar to the last man up, leading to a big swing in the way of RIT. Union ran their man up play very well with Emmett Lime wide open for a goal, but he was unable to finish. We'll see if they can change that now and put this one in the back of the net when they need it most.
Green up top to Kip. Acquaintance on the far side.
Watch Lombardi behind the net. He'll be looking to sneak around and find an open shot on either of those pipes.
Line in front to Green. He'll take a shot.
Green has to kind of bring that stick across his body to get the pass and just hooks that shot a little bit too much, putting it wide of the cage.
Kip with it now. They got 30 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time to do something.
Yep.
Still on the man up.
Shot clock is pretty close to the clock we'll see on the penalty. But Michael Grace out here fighting for the ground ball behind the cage.
Looks like that pass intended for Lombardi just didn't really connect, but
Union able to
Green.
pick this one up.
We'll get a timeout Union.
Yeah, Union wants to talk this one over, see if they can put one in the cage with 11 seconds left on the shot clock, and we'll be back after this break.
All right, 11 seconds on the shot clock. 10:42 left to go in the game. Union down by 4. Still on the man-up opportunity here.
Lombardi takes it himself, diving into the middle of the field, puts that one in the net. Big goal for Union, cutting the deficit to 3 goals for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, if Union's able to run with this momentum, they've got a good shot at coming closer to a win here today. Got plenty of time left to go in the game, 10:38. If they can just keep winning back these possessions and putting shots on the goal, Got a really good shot.
Yeah, Union's been playing great this entire second half, just kind of fighting themselves after that first half deficit. Kind of an interesting behind the back pass there for Pilato. Really dangerous one, but RIT turns it back over.
And
Union trying to push it on offense, but just a little too aggressive for Union. They turn it over. And RIT is now pushing up the offensive end, but they're going to pull it out and hold it as much as they can.
yeah, that's Sean Trainer over there.
That was it was two really aggressive plays for Union, which I definitely understand. You got to make them in a game where you're down by a little bit of a margin like this one, but I much would have rather seen Union play some 6-on-6 offense, because we've seen them in the second half. They've been able to very well.
Patrick Riley over there
Good defense by
on
Riley.
Finneran.
We got Titus playing. Titus gets a switch.
Finneran looking to take a shot. He'll take one.
That's one saved by Donahue. Gets a reset on the shot clock. Not the greatest thing for Union. Definitely wants to get the ball back as quick as possible, but they've been good on the face-off so far today. Definitely better than RIT, so if they can keep that going, they can score quite a few goals in a short amount of time. Long pass there, almost a turnover for RIT, but they're able to corral it. Feed to the inside. A good shot there.
Yeah, unfortunately, nothing Union able to really do about that.
I believe the goal was number 47 currently running off the field. That is Clifford Gaston, the sophomore attackman. He had a diving goal. That was just some really good ball movement by RIT.
Yeah, Gaston, first goal scorer for RIT here today. The first goal of the game, and now his second, most recent one.
Union now has
4 goals to make up.
Gordeau on the wing instead of normal Sula. They need the ball here. Pilato on the face-off. This one's locked up. The last locked up face-off ended up in a goal for Union. This one hits the ground. Both teams fighting for it. It goes out. RIT is able to pick it up, but it hits the ground again. And they're going to have to push here. They pass it back to their attack. They're able to get over. That was just some great ground ball work by RIT. It's truly been one of the best things they've done so far in this game. RIT has really just outworked Union on most of these ground balls. Eight minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. A 4-point lead for RIT. It's been a pretty close game in terms of scoring since about halfway through the second quarter, but RIT has maintained a roughly 4 to 5 point lead since then, with some back and forth scoring from both teams.
There's Luke Pilcher with it now, guarded by Seamus Foley, long stick. Union definitely needs to work, try to get this ball back. Can't let another goal in now with the...
Yeah, Union can't be too aggressive. Only 20 seconds left on the shot clock. They need to make sure they get the ball back here, though. Shot saved by Donahue. A good low save for Donahue. Union now on the clear.
Thompson and Donahue working to get this clear here.
RIT definitely making it difficult. Running a 10-man ride right now. Oh, and a good check by RIT. Puts the ball on the floor, and they're able to pick it up. They pass it back to towards their defense, and RIT is going to get a nice, easy clear here. That 10-man ride for RIT, really effective. Did not work for Union earlier, leading to an RIT goal, but it does work there.
Yeah, unfortunately, Union looked like they were going to run out of time before they were able to get that clear, so Thompson just kind of ran it through the halfway point.
I would have liked to see the Union attack move a lot more. That the best way to defeat the 10-man ride is to use your attackmen and make that long pass, but the Union attackmen will kind of just sit in down there in the corners, and you can't really make a pass to them when they're doing that.
Again, a 4-goal gap here from Union to RIT. 6:30 left to go in the game. RIT will take a shot. It'll go just off the top of the net.
See if that's a no shot clock reset. So only 19 left for them. 6:30 on the game clock. Still a 4-point deficit for Union. RIT dodging here. Shane Smith on defense. Smith gets beat, but RIT throws it.
Looks like Donahue's kind of limping there. Not too sure what happened.
Looks like Donahue's tying his shoe possibly. Not
Just took a little
100%
bit of a
sure.
knee.
RIT got a reset on the shot clock there. 6:20 game clock, but it is not running, so we'll have a little bit of a stop here. Looks like they're going to give RIT a little bit of a free sub during the clock runoff. 49 left on the shot clock, 6:08 on the game clock. RIT just, these last couple minutes, been dominant in possession, doing a great job at trying to run out this clock, not giving Union the ball. Union defense is playing good, but it's really tough to get turnovers against a team that can handle the ball as well as RIT.
Pilcher
Another
with the
great
shot
save
there.
by Donahue, and another save by Donahue off the rebound. He quickly throws it out. Union needs to push on offense here. Shane Smith taking the ball down. No numbers advantage for Union, but they're still going to give it a shot. Emmett Line around the back of the cage. Passes it up. Both teams summon their men.
Ball in the hands of Kip now.
Kip's going to give it a shot.
Union's looking to move fast. Got 5:24 left to go in the game. 4 goals to make up here. Plenty of time on the shot clock.
Kip is currently dealing with the best defender for RIT. That is Michael Grace with 22 caused turnovers so far this season, and adds to it with 4 goals and 3 assists. Shot there for Union.
Take a shot and it'll go in.
Yeah, that one bounces out of the top left corner.
I believe that'll be counted as a goal. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that was a great high bouncing shot there.
Got a three goal lead now for RIT. We've got 4:54 left to play in the game. So if Union's able to take these possessions, grab these ground balls, and put some good shots past Starrett, they're in a good position.
Union's the better face-off team in this game and overall, but RIT's been able to create a lot of ground balls that they've been able to win. But we need Pilato to come through in the clutch here to get some possessions for Union. This one's going to be another ground ball.
Scrambled. No one's really able to pick it up.
Seems like nobody really wants it that bad. Pilato chasing it down as Michael Grace tries to get it. Grace picks it up. Oh, and nobody's ever able to get the takeaway check on Grace. RIT has the transition opportunity, but another save by Donahue.
And that ball will just bounce up and over the net.
Donahue is coming with some godly saves to keep Union in this game. It's the 3rd magical save he's made, which, if any of those went in, would have been almost game-ending for Union.
Oh, we're in the same position again. Thompson trying to make that clear. He gets it, able to get it to Davis.
See, there Davis was working a lot harder than the midfield and attack were earlier to get that clear. Davis really put in the work there, able to get the ball.
All right, 4 minutes left here to go. This Union offense needs to make something happen pretty quick if they want to close this gap. Got McAvoy behind the net. Davis, Green.
Marbury has a short stick, shoots low. It's blocked by Starrett, but the ball will stay in the Union stick.
Yeah, Mbardi did a good job keeping possession there for Union off that rebound.
3:30 left on the clock, still down by 3.
They need a goal a minute here if they want to tie this game up. Davis guarded by the long stick. Not really much he could do about it. He's going to fall down, but he's going to keep the ball in his stick. Now Green with the short stick. He's going to dodge.
Green going down the left. RT fakes a double team. A good shot. Rebounded by Davis. Davis feeds to the inside. Another shot goes wide. 3:11 left on the game clock. Union getting some good opportunities here, but unable to sink them.
McAvoy with the first 2 early goals for Union in the game with the ball now. Mabardi up top for Kip. Kip will take a shot and it'll bounce off, and Union's looking to take back possession of that ball.
We're seeing magic on both ends for these goalies. Donahue and Sterrett making some very clutch saves to keep their teams in this game. That'll be a whistle.
On RIT, so it'll stay Union ball, and we'll get a timeout here for Union.
Yeah, Union currently down by 3. 2:45 left in the game, and we'll be back after the break. Both teams back out here. Union on offense. They just took the timeout to talk this one over. 2:40 left on the game clock, down by 3. They need a goal here, if ever. Shot goes right into the stick of Sterrett. A lot of what we've been seeing all day for Union, just good opportunities, but a lot of shooting that's very favorable to Sterrett, along with some great saves he's made, has made Union not be able to score as much as normal.
It's looking like Union's finally able to click, finally able to get stuff going, but due to that, 7 unanswered goal streak from RIT, this game is not the 1 goal game that it should be.
Yeah, between the first and the second quarter, looks like Union's going to double team here. The ball hits the ground.
Donahue's playing defense. No one's in goal.
Shot goes far, and Union's going to get it back. 1:56 on the clock, still down by 3. If Union can put some in quickly, they do have the face-off advantage. They've been winning a lot of those today, and they've had some transition goals off the face-off.
Titus looking to get this clear. He's going to run by those short sticks, and
it's definitely possible for Union to score this quickly. Kip with the ball in top middle right now.
There's
Waiting.
Line looking to move quickly around that short stick defender.
Looks like RIT is going to be playing quick slides here, just like they've been doing all day. Union needs to find these passes. There they find it. Lime shot. Again, just goes right into the stick of Sterrett.
A perfect positioning there. Great pass from Green. Feed it right into the center, and unfortunately, Sterrett's there to make that save, and Line's unable to get a goal here.
Yeah, Sterrett's been having a great day in goal. Some really amazing saves, but also the Union offense has made it pretty easy for him at times, putting some right in his stick. And a beautiful shot there is going to get waved off. They say he dove into the inner circle of the crease.
Yeah, unfortunately, that could have been integral to Union coming back with just 59 seconds left to go in this game now.
Yeah, for fans at home, crease dives were legalized a few years ago for NCAA, but you cannot dive towards the goalie, or else you will get the goal waved off, just like happened there. And that seems like that will put the nail in the coffin for Union. 13-10 for RIT right now. 42 seconds left on the clock. Union's going to push pretty hard here, though, to get the ball back.
Donahue's out playing at the 40 here. RIT's probably just going to take an empty net shot with the 30 seconds left to go in the game.
Yep, Union's definitely making it difficult for RIT right now, but RIT's good enough at passing where they won't have a turnover here.
Looks like they're not even going to put another shot on the goal. They're just going to pass it around.
Just too risky to put another shot. Easier to just pass the ball around the net. 10 seconds left. A good game by both sides. Union let up a tough 7-point run at the end of the first quarter that bogged them down all game. They played a great second half, but just not enough to overcome that 7-point run for RIT.
Final score of the game is going to be RIT 13 and Union 10.
Thank you guys for tuning into the broadcast. We will see you in the next game.